Hello, students. Welcome to the new session and the new chapter of Class 8 Civics Chapter 1. The chapter name is The Indian Constitution. So, the Indian Constitution. What is an Indian Constitution? The Constitution of India is the supreme law of India. It lays down the framework defining fundamental political principles, establishes the structure, procedures, powers, and duties of government institutions, and sets out fundamental rights, directive principles, and the duties of citizens. Let's discuss some more about the Constitution. It is a set of written rules that are accepted by all people living together in a country. It is the supreme law that determines the relationship among people living in a territory and also the relationship between the people and the government. Number 2, it generates a degree of trust and coordination among the people. Number 3, it specifies powers of the government and how it should function. Number 4, it limits the powers of the government and ensures certain rights to the people. Now here in this picture, we will understand the Constitution preamble. Now preamble, what does it justify? It justifies the justice, the liberty, the equality, the fraternity. Okay, the people of India having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign socialist secular democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens. And they are just described like in 4 categories: justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity. Now, next point, importance of constitution. Well, in general, we can discuss that is govern a country properly. But number 2, the constitution defines the nature of political system of a country. Number 3, sometimes we feel strongly about an issue that might go against our larger interest and the constitution help us guard against this. Number 4, all the 3 organs of government, executive, legislature and judiciary functions within the constitution. All the 3 organs of government, including ordinary citizen, derive their power and authority, that is the fundamental rights. Fundamental rights from the constitution. If they act against, it is unconstitutional and unlawful. Now the next point, the need for laws. The need for laws have 4 main reasons why we need laws in this society. Number 1, it establishes a code of conduct. Number 2, protect the community from harm. Number 3, reflect changing values and circumstances. Number 4, resolution of disputes. Law established a code of conduct as well, outlines boundaries of acceptable behavior and determine which actions will not be tolerated. As well, drinking laws reflect society's attitude that placing road users at risk through intoxication is unacceptable. Let's discuss the next topic, and that is the dowry system. What is a dowry? It's a social evil in India. We daily read in newspaper and watch in TV about dowry deaths. Dowry spoils all pleasures of married life. It has taken a fearful form. What is dowry system? Dowry means gifts given by the girl parents at the time of marriage. This is the symbol of love and respect. It is the help of the girl so that she may set up her home. But with the passage of time, the sense of dowry has changed. It has now become a social evil. Here in this picture, you can say, what is happening? Now, what are the effects of dowry system? The effects of dowry system is that odd couples marriage by compulsion hindrances in progress of women, increase in divorce rate, intercaste marriage, wife suicides, increase in girls' education, false complaints and allegations, domestic violence, abortion or child section test. Now the next point is causes for female foeticide. Number 1, poverty. Number 2, the gender discrimination. Number 3, lack of education. Number 4, traditional practices. Number 5, future speculation. Number 6, women are viewed as a liability. Then, obsession for son. Then, fear of dowry by many poor class families. Girls are considered as financial obligation by many parents. Advancement in technology. Nowadays, parents determine the sex of a child before birth, and so on. Now, next topic is the new law. What is the procedure of a new law? When people feel that there is a need of law, they go to an organization. Then several organizations discuss on the complaint and then prepare a draft of laws. The draft is then sent to the minister. He introduces the law, then voting of several ministers of Lok Sabha takes place. Now the next topic is salt satyagraha. Now let's know the background of salt satyagraha. Gandhi moved a resolution that if independence had not been granted by 31st December 1929, the Congress would revive non-violent cooperation movement. The Salt Acts dictated that the people of India could not produce their own salt from seawater. The government held a monopoly on the production of salt. The salt monopoly produced an annual revenue of $25 lakhs out of the total revenue of $800 million. Then the satyagraha in action. Number 1. Gandhi walked to the beach at Dandi and collected salt. He was arrested and put in prison. Number 2. Gandhi followers continued to produce and sell illegal salt. Number 3. Government responded brutally. Number 4. Followers engaged in non-violent protest at Darsana Salt Works. British responded violently. What does the result came? Gandhi-Irwin Pact signed 5 March 1931 by Gandhi and Lord Irwin. He was the Viceroy. Number 1. Agreed to end civil disobedience. Number 2. No change to the Salt Acts except that some villages were allowed to produce salt. And number 3. News spread through Europe and the British lost moral superiority. And what is the conclusion of this whole chapter? The whole chapter conclusion is the fundamental rights is a character of rights contained in the Constitution of India. It guarantees civil liberties such that all India can lead their lives in peace and harmony as citizens of India. So here I am winding my chapter. I hope you guys have understood. So students, be safe, take care. Thank you.